Hello everyone, this is Winston. Let me tell you a little bit of backstory about 11 days. I had to catch 3 buses just to get to the studio. I had to pry the music out of my producer Paul. Shout outs to him. I had to hustle just to get this music, just to try to get it. I sat in rooms many nights and played my reader and played Without You when I was living with 9 other people. With a little Casio keyboard that cost $100. And when people said that I couldn't do it, I was doing it still. Drinking a 40 or drinking whatever I was drinking. This is my life into this. 11 days is in there. Go out and get it. Thank you.
Tell me some more. You say you caught 3 buses.
Caught 3 buses. Stapley Drive in the 60.
Where were you living at?
Scottsdale. I had to catch the Scottsdale bus all the way to Southern. I had to get off that. Actually, I had to get off that bus, get on another bus, and then catch a bus all the way down to Stapley Drive and walk a half a mile down just to get to the studio. Paul gave me a ride. You know, he spent his money and his gas money just to get the CD, just a few songs done, Me and Paul lost in touch 7 months at a time. We lost in touch. That's how life works. But we still kept in contact. We were still really close, So now,
when you say y'all lost touch for 7 months, what do you mean?
He changed his number. I had the same number. I called him on the same number. Luckily, I knew that he worked at Staples. Luckily, I knew that, I knew it was in the Queen Creek area, kind of. I knew that it was in the Queen Creek area. I looked it up online, called him up. He said, let's do music some more. We did music some more. And, we just, we're trying to get this, thing, ready. And 3 months before I really start pushing it, we recorded the last 3 songs out of the album. Was just crazy, man. Just crazy.
What do you mean crazy? Describe that to me. What do you mean by that?
Crazy?
I mean, what made that process crazier than catching the bus and
because it was at the tail end of it. It was the tail end, Paul lives basically 100 miles out.
It's not that quite.
He lives 100 miles out and running. He lives 100 miles out, and I don't have a car. So what we used to do, we used to set up dates and go and say, we're going to go in the studio this time. We're going to go in there. We're going to get something done. We're going to get it done. So there was most days that I was like, you know what? I wish I could have did more to it, but some days I was just like, you know what? We got to get it. It's a song. There were many songs that we had. I had about 10 tracks more than that in 11 days, but we didn't finish it. We were going to finish it, but we didn't.
You mean the other 10 tracks y'all didn't finish?
The other 10 tracks, we didn't finish it. We had a ton of tracks that we did the last 2 years.
That was a big thing when I first met you. Paul was like, he wanted to quit doing music because y'all never, because not you necessarily, but like everybody that he recorded, they never finished any projects.
I don't think people understand this about me. And I always hear this. They think that this CD just came out of the blue. Every day I sit in the piano or my guitar and played it. It might have been a song that I liked. It might have been something I thought. I had about 100 songs that I think that wasn't even released. They just
have you recorded them, or
nope,
you just saying?
I just did them.
Right. They haven't been recorded.
They haven't recorded. I had about 100 songs that just haven't. Quality songs. I ain't talking about the little pieces of something on a piece of paper. I'm talking about songs that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this one. And some of them I forgot on piano. Sometimes I forgot because of life, you know, struggling. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make ends. You know what I mean? Working day to day.
What kind of work was you doing?
You know what I'm saying? At the time I was doing day labor. I was doing working at Fry's. I was working at Yard House. I was working at all these places that were dead ends. And then they had to take this year. I was, you know, singing at How's the Moon. I was doing things like that.
What happened with How I Like the Moon?
They closed down. They didn't have the money. That little spot, and that little plot is cursed. Everyone, it's cursed. So if anybody's out here watching this, looking at that plot, don't get it. It will get you uh, evicted the next month. So
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just saying right now,
So
everyone.
you was
To
you was
everyone.
doing Holler at the Moon. You were getting paid for that?
No, I wasn't getting paid at all. I was doing 7 songs a night. The man in the crowd chanting my name, saying Winston, Winston, and I wasn't even getting paid, and I didn't even get approached to get paid. This is the things that I went through,
That's because you didn't have me at the time.
and this is because I didn't know anything about
Right,
it.
right.
But they approached me to play the piano there. They wanted me to learn 100 songs or 30 songs on piano, and they would have paid me as the going rate of $100 a night. It would have been like 4 nights a week. And then plus tips. But that's back in the past. I'm moving forward. You
So
know,
what'd you do after that though?
after I do what?
After How the Moon closed down?
I worked. I worked in the bathroom. I worked in the bathroom ballet, which I'm doing right now. It's a company that I created. You know, this is something. This is not me. This is something that you know what I've seen it that an opportunity where I have a lot of time for my music, and I could keep it moving on my music tip. You know, and the inspiration. You know, a lot of songs that I created back in the past were a lot of dark songs. A lot of dark songs. None of them were really kind of uplifting. I mean, 11 Days is not even that uplifting. A lot of dark songs. If I put that album out, I don't think people will listen to it. I don't know if they want to know that
What
Winston.
album?
If I put out all the dark songs that I had,
Oh, okay.
a lot of my songs were dark because I lost my mother at a very young age, and all my songs were dark. I just sang a lot of songs from other people and stuff, but my material was dark. It was just dark material. You know, it was about the struggle, and because that's all I was experienced. You know, I might see a girl here and there. You know what I'm saying? I've been with a girl here and there, but then she'd go away, and then here I'm left with the piano and the guitar. So this is my life for real. All these songs are referring to, you know, what I did. Sexiness. I was in the strip club. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a grown man. I was in the strip club, doing my thing. You know, I was in there. You know, and I just was thinking it was a great idea to make a song about that. You know, exotic dancer, same thing. You know, don't even love me. It was a girl that just broke my heart. She didn't even love me. She just was so cold inside that she did not say, hey, you know what, this guy loves me. Maybe I'll give him a shot. No, she didn't give me a shot. You know, without you, you know what I'm saying? There was nights that I was just like playing, and I said, you know what? Oh man, I wish I had that girl. I can't live without her. I wish I could live without her, but I can't. You know, shoot, man. Ton of songs, you know, out there that was had songs that called by my brothers. You know, they were all distant. You know, I had songs by my brothers. I had a song by my mom. You know, that was really dark. I had a song about growing up, harsh times. You know, I have a song about just questioning my religion and you know, in me. You know, this is deeper into me. But now, you know, just trying to find myself musically, but I knew what I wanted to do. But all the music has became from my heart, all of it. You know, maybe even on this island. On this island was from my heart. It's like, wow, I wish I could meet a girl like that. I want to take her back home, even though I haven't been out of the country. I mean, I have been out of the country, Canada, Toronto. You know, shouts out to Drake. But you know what I'm saying? I haven't been out to, no Bahamas or nothing. So this is, that got me away from the jewelry place that I was living in. You know, this is my life. You know, and next CD is gonna be, you know, you just gotta wait to see. You know, but everyone out there in Twitter, Facebook land, get the CD. 11 days. I know that whoever posted that comment said that I'm not enthusiastic about this. This is my life.
Oh, that was
I
Ginger
am.
Snap. She's actually a couple. She's her and Inspired 321. Those are some good fans. They comment all the time.
Okay, well, if this is for her, Ginger Snap, 11 days, bye. Thank you, everybody. Peace out. One, I say like in New York. Like in New York, like this hat say, this is one of my favorite hats. It's beat down. I love it, though. This is my hat.
I
Like
thought
in
you
New
was from
York,
Detroit.
one. I am from Detroit, but you know what? I love New York because we got the same morals in Detroit. We fast, up-paced people. We don't take no stuff. So, all right, everyone. Peace out. You know, rest in peace, Marvin Gaye. Thank you.